And we are underway at Dorrance Field in a game that usually delivers when these two get together. The 26th meeting, the Heels lead it all-time 13-12. Going against North Carolina's man-to-man defense. Here's Madison Taylor, the lefty, gets free and scores! Madison Taylor opens the scoring for Northwestern.
In groups on two sides of the field, there's a lot of picks. Off-ball players are keeping their defenders occupied. Look at Madison Taylor in the space it's been able to create from her by using that pick, and then she gets to the center of the field. Her hands are completely free, and an excellent placement of the shot. Easy score for her.
Alicia Nicholas, the junior goalkeeper. Dana, it's amazing when you consider what she's gone through that she's starting in goal this season for the Tar Heels.
That's right, Jay. She definitely battled some adversity off the field, being diagnosed with thyroid cancer in the fall. She is a full goal. She's healthy. She's got about an 8-inch scar on her neck, and that's tough when Izzy Skane's going up against you on the crease like that.
Nothing you can do when Izzy Skane gets those hands free.
Against Penn State in the loss. Look at Kuykendall. She's so crafty with her stick. Flips that to Izzy Skane. She's able to get to the inside.
And Harrison came in and made 13 saves in that win against Louisville on Saturday. UNC, that was their best performance in recent weeks. And now the tall task to go against the reigning national champions, already down 2-0. And they get one back. Riley Casey answers for the Tar Heels on their first offensive set. Much needed for North Carolina.
Caroline Godine just works this ball around the perimeter, and I like the movement for UNC. A lot of off-ball players moving, continuing to cut, and Casey's just able to get her stick into the shooting lane. Good deception for Wurzburger. You have to worry about her dodging around the crease as well. You can see Northwestern's defense really putting the pressure, following behind. And after Northwestern won the first draw controls, when you substitute Bailey Horn in, they're able to change the direction.
And she's a player that almost didn't come back for a fifth year, but Jenny Levy said, you're going to have a big role this year, and you see her more at the center circle. She was a player that was beating UNC draw takers like an Ali Mastriani in practice, so she's definitely earned her right to be at that center circle.
Liv Peichel steps up for this 8-meter, an opportunity to tie the game at 2. Going against Molly La Liberty. Inches away, but a good save by La Liberty. Remember, she's coming back as part of that national championship team a year ago.
We're going to get a 3 seconds violation here, which you can oftentimes get the defense in 3 seconds when you move the ball, constantly sending cutters in there, especially when playing against the zone. So good opportunity for Caroline Godine.
Godine rips it and blows it by La Liberty to tie it at 2. Kuykendall, who's been quiet in his first quarter, has Carolina hung up, curling around the cage, shakes free, goes low, great save. Alicia Nicholas there on the stop. Long charges in, has a step. La Liberty there to stuff it out on the doorstep. North Carolina defensively very well organized, especially in transition. Taylor didn't get a great look. The follow no good. Battle for the ground ball. Still loose. And finally, Emily Knowles has it for the Tar Heels. Here's Godine, already a goal to her name. The sophomore who had a phenomenal freshman year, been quieter in her second season. Good ball movement. Couldn't finish it though, stays with the Tar Heels. Feed inside, great goal! Kylie Motice fires North Carolina in front for the first time this afternoon.
North Carolina making the stops defensively on the offense, working the ball around, feed inside, and Motice, the sophomore, with the score. UNC is up. A long possession. I love seeing Erin Kuykendall feed from behind the cage. If you just get your stick open, she will thread that right through.
And here's Skane. Izzy Skane. So crafty! Izzy force on the field. That's her second goal of this opening quarter to tie it at 3.
Izzy Skane's ability to shoot with such a limited angle is really one of her strengths. So again, Quickendall and her work, and then Quickendall gives her the space. She cuts through. Look at the sliver of space that Skane operates from. Similar place where she scored her first goal of the game. She's right outside that 8-meter arc.
Great pass from Skane. Quickendall, well defended by North Carolina. Taylor with 8 seconds to shoot. Madison Taylor charges in and scores. Madison Taylor puts Northwestern up by a goal with under 15 seconds left of this first quarter.
Northwestern offense gives the person with the ball room to work. They clear through and create space. Madison Taylor has like all the time in the world to get to the field, get to the center of the field. A little stutter step. She backs out, see if she could possibly pass it. No one's open. She sees the room.
I jumped in that huddle after the first quarter timeout. Phil Barnes, the defensive coordinator, happy with the defensive performance, but he wants to see them just pick the little things up, like that 50-50 ball. They got to get that because that's what happens. Northwestern will make you pay, and Madison Taylor.
Yeah, the Wildcats cash in on the second chance opportunity, and that is a first half hat trick for Madison Taylor. She's
after working the left-hand side of the field with Skane and Quickendall, they move it over to Madison Taylor, and here she scores a righty shot. They try to keep her to the outside. Great defense, but just love just the shiftiness. And once again, there's no double team here. There's no slide. You watch the extension of the arms and into the body. So the officials call that, award an 8-meter. You get positioned on the hash mark closest to where the foul occurred.
So this is the freshman Grace Ann Leonard. The lefty charges in, no good. La Liberty. Just don't know if you'll get a better look than that, and you're not guaranteed one. Let's see if the patience pays off. Botice, La Liberty, a terrific stop. Playing a woman down, and La Liberty to the rescue.
The officials doing a good job watching the off-ball defenders and offensive players. And there's a push-off ball. Dylan Amani, who was called for the charge, is awarded an 8-meter. He gets a call this time.
This, of course, is the head coach's niece, Kelly Amonte Hiller's niece, Dylan Amonte, with a great angle here. One-on-one with Alicia Nicholas. Amonte winds up, fires, and scores! Dylan Amonte fires Northwestern up by 3. Here's Skane, shakes free, gets shooting space.
She has such a quick first step. With that dodge, she beats her first defender, draws the second defender in shooting space.
Skane already 2 goals today. Charges in and scores! You know it's coming. You still can't stop it.
And just need to clear the shooting lane.
Feel like Long and Dirks, the 2 veteran midfielders for North Carolina. Those 2 could be the X factor. What a start to this third quarter. Darcy Felter breaks through. It's the first Tar Heels goal in nearly 22 minutes.
Need her to step up, and she does so. The opening of this second half. Wurzberger behind the cage. Great pass. You can see how the defense and La Liberty are just off a little bit, trying to rotate. Felter's got the wide open net.
A critical power play. Woman up for 2 minutes, an opportunity to cut the Northwestern lead to 2. And they do! Riley Casey cashes in on the woman up opportunity.
Good one-on-one defense. This turnover takes it all the way down the offensive end. The woman up goal, and Riley Casey with the score. Northwestern leads 7-5.
despite all the possession for the Wildcats, it's North Carolina with a little bit of momentum here in this third quarter. Kuykendall draws the whistle, and she'll get an 8-meter.
She draws a foul, too. Love how she looks to go to Cage, trying to draw the shooting space, then backs it out. She gets shoved to the ground, a little bit slow to get up. Kuykendall with 1 assist on the day, just 1 shot.
Passes off to Skane. And that squeezes through Harrison. Stella Harrison thought she was in front of it.
Kuykendall, she is a pass-first type of player. She's got Izzy Skane to her right with a better angle, right at the center hash mark area.
Place.
And you expect a little bit more of a deception from a veteran player like Wurzburger, especially with the game on the line and being so tight.
Wurzburger is one of the best shooters in the nation,
right.
68%.
They give the goal to Northwestern. Didn't know if they were going to blow that play dead. Instead, kind of a broken play for the Wildcats results in a goal.
Madison Taylor up top. Almost lets the ball get away. And then Kuykendall, look just at her ability just to read the defense, her spacing, takes 1 step, realizes she can't get any more, evades the crease area. Great finish. Skane's going to draw the shooting space violation. And again, that is a safety call when a defensive player gets in that path of Cage when the attacker is looking to shoot and has the opportunity to shoot. An automatic whistle.
Great save. Stella Harrison goes low to meet Skane.
This third quarter, both teams with 2 goals. Biggest issue for UNC was when they were held scoreless for that entire second quarter.
And Northwestern, Emerson Bolig doubling up the Tar Heels now, 10-5.
Bolig, one of the fastest players on this Northwestern team. Just shifty footwork, splits through the defense. The double team is not able to fully collapse. Nice little split dodge.
They are in control. 5-goal lead. North Carolina is going to have to find 5 goals in this fourth quarter just to tie it. They've only managed 5 goals through 3 quarters today. Here's Skane, perfectly placed. Izzy Skane, her 5th goal of the game on a beautiful feed from Erin Kuykendall.
Here she is, number 27 in black, pops out, is not going to get the ball, and then when she cuts to Cage, does a little C-cut, she is exploding, the separation. Northwestern, they are smart just to work this ball around. See, Kuykendall looks to be a little bit slow to get up. She's been getting drilled, getting fouled. They're trying to get the ball away from her. But I think Northwestern, if they can maintain possession, work the ball around, look for the holes in the defense, and wait for the defense to break down.
Right on cue, Kuykendall feeds Dylan Amonte. And Northwestern making it look easy in this fourth quarter.
Kuykendall just assesses what she has, sees a wide open Amonte. Amonte's aware of where she is on the Izzy Skane right now is being denied the ball. Sam Forrest really working hard. She falls down. Will she get
Izzy Skane with Forrest down. Skane capitalizes.
What you can do. And Skane just is able to cut right to the center of the field. That feels good when you recognize I've got an ability. And right now she's covered. So the defense, the other defensive players for UNC recognize that Skane is cutting much better today. Dominated on the draw controls and translated that into really great possessions.
looks inside. It's another Northwestern goal. Dylan Amonte on the doorstep. And it's a 9-goal Wildcats lead.
5 different goal scorers for this Northwestern team. Amonte gets the latest. Northwestern extends the lead, 14-5.
The goal.
Come on. Can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. With the... Yes.
Felter beats La Liberty, and this one will count.
UNC's able to break through. Felter, great placement of the shot. Gets La Liberty moving ever so slightly. MVP in the national championship game.
Also a one-woman clear at times.
Yep.
So quick.
And Kelly Monty-Hiller mentioned that just with the injuries that they've had on defense, that's been hard for them to adjust.
Back-to-back goals for North Carolina here. Humphrey pulls another back for the Tar Heels.
Still a lot of time left in this game. Godin operating from behind the cage, working to get open. And one of the keys here is for her continuing to move while she's got the ball in her stick. That causes the other defenders to have to move and watch.
Kept in play, scramble for the ground ball, goes North Carolina's way. The Tar Heels, you got to give them credit, leaving it all on the field. It'll likely be too little too late, but this is a team that is continuing to battle. Make it 3 in a row for North Carolina. Bo Tice notching that one.
And Humphrey just gets this in. Bo Tice, quick little couple pump fakes. Moves La Liberty, and this is all started with Emily Knowles with her clear downfield. A little give and go, like the patience getting to the center of the field. North Carolina does not have much time to waste. They are going to need to attack and go to cage hard. I would start drawing, trying to get a double team, get some shots in.
Right on cue, Humphrey again. So 4 straight goals for North Carolina, and they will remain on the power play for the next minute 55.
Have to be cognizant of your card count. Humphrey comes around here, couple quick pump fakes. Look at the angle that she's able to shoot. There is just a small, slight opening. She dips her head down, but because she's a feeder, you have to be worried about who you are guarding and if you're sliding off.
Under 2 minutes now, time not on the Tar Heels side. Shovel shot, what a goal! Alyssa Long! And that is 5 in a row for the Tar Heels down the stretch.
Casey brings this out, resets it, and look at Long, number 10, little Twizzler move right between the legs of La Liberty. Really tough as a goalie to have to guard this. You don't know if the player's going to turn around and shoot that front-facing. Stella Harrison, number 40, is in cage right now for UNC. They have her in the goal. I thought that they would actually pull her and leave the goal open.
Skane double team, but she runs out of it. It's Skane, gonna go to goal and score. And that will seal it for Northwestern.
Gets the defenders on her back and goes to cage.
The back of the line, all the way to the back.
And Amonte goes to goal and clinches it for Northwestern. Well, after a surprising loss to Penn State on Friday, Northwestern bounces back a convincing 16-10 victory here in Chapel Hill.
You know, decisive win. Even though North Carolina strung together a few goals, seemed like Northwestern was in control of this game. They went on their runs. Their stars shined. Izzy Skane with 7 goals.